Okay, so I've had a bunch of requests on trying to do a video tutorial for this particular weave, which is basically just a wide Sanctified with just some lacing involved. So I've got to start on it, and it kind of looks like a mess at times because you have 10 different strands, but here we go. So we just start off like a regular Sanctified. And then, just from trial and error, I've kind of found the best way that works for me. So I'm going to take my little lacing string and bring it up through the inside on both sides, kind of getting them out of the way. And then you'll pull up your other strand, run it through, just like a regular Sanctified. You leave everything kind of loose, and then you'll kind of run up your little tracer, leave it loose, and then just repeat the other side. Again, leaving everything loose. Now we'll start on the middle. And I think this particular weave probably about requires a jig. I just don't see any way to do it. So anyway, when you're pulling it up through the middle, you want to make your pass to the outside. I'm not sure if this is showing or not, but you want to go to the outside. Of itself, and then you do that on the other side. Again, you're leaving it all relatively loose. That's why this is so tedious, because the tightening process on each pass. Alright, now we'll do the other tracer or whatever, and in this case I'm using this rubber stuff called Sketty string. Just kind of experiment with it. Anyway, in the same scenario, so when you bring it up, you want to make sure it goes to the outside of itself. Kind of feed it through and it's going to stay loose. And I find this rubber Sketty string to be easier to work with because it's actually a little stiffer. Again, this looks kind of messy because there's just so many strands going at one time. But trust me, it comes together at the end. So pull up your other one. Sometimes you have to get in here and just massage it out the best you can. I said you want to make sure and make these passes to the outside. It won't tighten up right. Alright, so now we start the tightening process, and I usually start with this part, whatever you want to call this, my graze. And then I'll do a little here, and you just kind of work it, just kind of slow and steady, tightening each little thing a little at a time. And then start the middles. You can kind of see it starting to take shape. Consistent tightening, having the same tension each pass. I think that lends itself to a good looking bracelet. Just the consistency. And when I usually pull these until I see the string move a little on the previous pass. And same with these. I'll kind of tug on it until I see it move, and then I know that's secure. You can see where this one and the previous one is a little bit off. I'll just kind of tug on it and move it until it gets right. Alright, that's pretty much it. you know, it's tedious and takes a while, and then I usually just kind of massage it and work it a little bit here, there, pull, whatever, until it looks like I want it to look. And I move on to the next section. Anyway, I hope this helps.